and welcome to my channel. So to start today's black and white clown makeup look, I paint my whole face using the white Snazaroo face paint. This look was heavily inspired by a picture I found on Pinterest, but I cannot find it anywhere. So if you look at this and think that looks a lot like someone else's, please let me know because I want to credit them in this video. So to start getting on with the details of this look, I get a black face paint on a small eyeshadow brush and start to draw a triangle above one of my eyes. I bring it all the way down to my lid and my inner corner and my outer corner. I bring the triangle quite far up as well and pointed. So on the inner corner of the eye, I bring that corner of the triangle really far out down my nose and bring it right down to a point. I do the same on the outer corner as well. And then I finally do the bottom triangle or point underneath my eye. Once I've got the shape down, I fill all of it in with that black face paint and I then move on to the other eye. So I draw a triangle underneath this eye this time, and then I start to draw a really exaggerated skinny frown eyebrow. I hope that makes sense. I then fill in my clown nose with the black face paint, so I just paint the tip of my nose all black. Going back to that other eye, I draw a circle around it, but I do not join it up by the triangle or on the outer corner of the eye. Moving on to the mouth, I made the mouth quite straight, so they're all straight lines with points at the end. So I draw a straight line right across my mouth. It goes up to a straight point at the corner, then down to a point at the sides of my face, then up and then down to a point on my chin. I hope that makes sense, but you can see in the video. So I then go over to my eye and fill in my whole lid with black face paint. Once I've done that, I fill in the mouth with black face paint. I then go back to the other eye and draw some lines in the dips around it. So my camera stopped filming and I did a lot of stuff. So I have to pause it here and go through it with you. So after I drew those lines in the dips of the triangles on one of my eyes, I then went over to the circle and got a grey face paint and drew some lines going round in that circle around the other eye. With that grey face paint, I also drew a line over the eyebrow and a bit in the dip of the eyebrow as well. And then I did some lines around the nose as well. Oh, and lastly, if you can see on the eye with the circle, I have some dots going down the outside of that triangle. Carrying on, I drew some semicircles on the outside of the mouth, and then I perfected the points on the mouth as well. I then highlight a little bit of the nose with some white face paint, and then I start to go in with the teeth. I decided to do something quite different on the mouth with this, and I started off by drawing some white lines down the mouth. With that white face paint, I then draw a little triangle above my eye and just underneath my eye. Going back to the mouth, I start to fill in between some of those lines. At first they will look like squares, but then later on I tried to make them look a bit like teeth, but I did want this to look quite abstract. I then start to paint my neck and my shoulders all completely white. Once I've done that with a black face paint and a square paintbrush, I start to draw some black stripes going down my neck all the way down my shoulders. I really wanted this to look like a circus tent. Then with a black face paint, I just draw a border around my jawline. Then I put my wig on and start styling it and clipping it up. When I did that, I realised I hadn't painted my ears white and they looked very, very pink. So I just do that now quickly. And there we go. We have a black and white clown. Let me know if you like this tutorial by pressing the thumbs up button or leaving me a comment down below. I really hope you have enjoyed this October on my channel. This is not the last look that you're going to see, but there are also a load more looks on my Instagram page that I have not uploaded tutorials to. So if you haven't seen them, make sure you go and check it out. My username is @brooke.ellis_. It will be linked in the description down below, along with all the products that I've used in this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video, and that will be tomorrow. Bye.